Hello friends, and welcome back to another vlog. So you have landed in Chaos Land once again, and I am not sure what I want to work on this week. So what I am going to work on is the thing that I do know I want to work on, which is the great clean out. Like, this needs to happen, so I might as well just step it up and focus this week on that. Maybe we'll do a little sewing stuff later, maybe we won't, we'll just see. I need to get all these drawers and these drawers cleaned out. But most importantly, I need to get that closet cleaned out. And it's not actually the stuff that's hanging. That's all fine, as far as I know right now. There might be some of it that comes or goes later, but whatever. And I'm not even real concerned about the shoes up here because they're fairly well organized and I know what's up there and I know what I need. So this is my not very secret shame. There's like all this just like stuff in here that is all important and useful and fabric and whatever, but it's annoying. So this is my number one priority and the thing I'm going to start on first. So in order to be able to clean out this closet, and that's all I really want to do is be able to clean up like the bottom of the closet, like clear the floor. It's all I want to be able to do here because everything else is fine. I need to clean off this tabletop, which is a mess. It's not as bad as it could be for sure, but I definitely have some things on here that I want to show you first before I put stuff away. And then there's a bunch of stuff that does need to like just get tucked away. Okay, the first thing I want to give you a sneaky peek of is this book called Textures and Pleats, and it's by Jenny Raymond. I ordered this book after seeing a couple of her videos on YouTube, which was super helpful, and it is one of the things that's like sparking me into wanting to do like manipulated fabric stuff on a bustle dress. But there's some pretty cool stuff in here, like, I don't know. I hate her fabric choices, but like these texture manipulation things that she's doing are pretty neat. So I kind of want to just try them and see how it goes. Like, that's pretty cool. That would be cool on the back of a jacket somewhere. Do I want your 1980s vest? No, no I don't. But I might want to use some of the, my grandmother would love that. Oh boy, would she have loved that. Okay. There's something in here that I thought was really, really cool. It's like this star thing. Let me find it for you. That one was really cool. That is pretty neat. I'm like, how is formed? Some of this is too much. Some of it is like super old-fashioned, but like this star technique, while I'm not like hype on the star itself, although I'm not like opposed to the star, this fold thing that's got going on each one of these spikes is basically the thing that I was looking at doing on the back of a jacket. So I gotta figure out if they do it the same way I think I was going to do it, and that does not look like they do. So, but that's also sort of differently purposed, right? To make a star instead of just these pleats down, like one set of these down the back of a jacket. But it would be, anyway, I just thought that this book looked like something interesting to play around with. Preferably stay out of the 1980s with it, early 90s, but you know, maybe pay homage to those periods. Like, that's pretty cool. And this is mostly for like making decorations or pillowcases or whatever, so I don't know how much this was actually like ever done on a bustle dress, but if I'm making a Halloween one, nobody can tell me what to do. Like, that's pretty cool. There's a technique she shows super early. Yeah, this one right here. Like, that's neat. And could be harnessed for good instead of evil. So, wow. That's pretty awesome. Imagine you go to dinner and that's your placemat. Anyway, that's that. So I got that. And the second thing I got is from Farthingale's hats. Oh my god. This is so cute. Look at this hat. Okay, I really want to put that hat on, but also it will completely ruin my ponytail if I do that. And I just got it to sit in the right spot, so like, no. Do I have a dress to go with this hat? No, I don't. So I'm gonna have to go and make something, but I feel like there are things in my silk collection that would go with this, so that's gonna be a thing that'll get made at some point. I'm really excited. I love their hats. I have at least 4 other of their like riding hats like this, so I'm hyped to get this one. It's really beautiful. Okay, here's what's happening. See that bottom shelf and how it's empty now? All of this used to be on there, but it was in one big stack. And I learned last time when I was doing all these other ones that if I can get it into 2 stacks, even though the stacks get taller, somehow you get a little room back from doing that. And if I could get even one of the rolls that are in here folded and put in here, that would help take stuff out of my closet, right? So I am going to try and attempt to get these guys folded and into 2 stacks. Okay, I got exactly what I thought I would get, which is 1, maybe 2 slots for more fabric in here. I could put 1 or maybe 2 here, and I might be able to get a thin one in there, depending on how much it is. So we'll see what we've got. Let's pull that fabric out. Okay, these are what are in the closet as far as giant rolls. Briefly going over them, this is some it's not quite buckram, and it's still stiffer than tarlatan, so stiffener of some sorts. Merida like plaid. This is some red silk organza. This is just muslin material. This is many yards of black silk taffeta. This is gold to me. This is like this is the most important fabric I own, pretty much. This is a black cotton twill. This gets used for inner linings, whatever. It's like the back of my vest. It's all sorts of things. A silk checked plaid. This is absolutely glorious, as you can see, but I have to tell you, like, it's nylon. It has to be. It is something unbelievably fake. It just feels like plastic, but it is delicious, so that might get used sometime. Here's some shot silk, and this is a good contender to go into the pile inside the cabinets because it is shot silk like the rest of it, although it's a little bit slubby. Is it dopey on me? I don't know. Maybe not. More silk organza in a purple. This lovely stripe, God, is that even going to pick up the right color? Yeah, that's better. And then this silvery blue shot taffeta that goes with it. And then this random 3 yards of whatever this fabric is. It is silk, but is this a color I would wear? I don't know. Is this, I don't know about this one. This is one that I'm like, too. This might be a giveaway contender. Okay, so the problem now is that I have all the stuff that goes in the back of the closet on my table, taking up my whole table. Cool. The closet is not a lot emptier. So there's still a lot of stuff I gotta pull out of here. So I think what I'm going to try to do is figure out which of these silks I can possibly fold up and put in my cabinet and just go ahead and do that and get those out of the way. And then I'm going to start pulling all this stuff out and just, I guess, tossing it in the middle of the room until I can figure out what to do with it. Okay, the pink is there on the top left. So we still have tons of space on the top right. I am going to try to get this guy and these two into that space and see what happens. Also, if you're selling fabric, don't be this asshole. Like, do not use masking tape. Because this has been on here for like 10 years now. It's definitely going to ruin that part of the fabric for me. Don't do this. Use a rubber band. Do some other, like, these guys just use pieces of cloth. Like, don't do this. Also, while we're here, this is not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. Like, these guys go together pretty good. And that stripe is gentle enough that it doesn't really compete with the stripes, so I don't know, maybe. And I got the 2 silver short rolls, the stripe and the one that I'm not sure about, this guy, in here, so that's good. If I had another small one, I could definitely get another one in here. There's also some chance, like, I could rearrange this because this is a weird shape. Or put that somewhere else and then put something in there, but we're gonna hold off on that for right now and just see what else is in the closet first. Okay, so then this is what's left. I think what I'm gonna do is take this stuff and put it back behind my table so that I can put all the things that are in the closet on my table and have a look at them. Okay, all of this stuff was in the bottom of my closet. Yeah, we can definitely do better than that. Okay, so I have these because Candace Kling was like, these are so good for when you're making ribbon things to pin into. And like, she would use these to pin in the same way how I have all my ribbon samples up there. Like that. And I, you know, of course was like, I'm gonna be a wunderkind and like definitely make 50 of these. Do I need these? No, these can get gotten rid of. This is actually a pattern. It's a spoon bonnet. So I guess I should maybe cut this out instead of, actually, that's a pain in the ass because I don't know if it says seam allowance or not. Yeah, it does have a 1/2 inch seam allowance to outer edge. Left side. Oh, maybe it does on some edges. I don't know. Anyway, this is that. Anyway, this is the thing that is used for making ribbon stuff on it, and it's also grubby AF because of being in the closet for so long. Some actual fabric. So we have some wool, some linen, some muslin horsehair, which I don't fully need, but whatever. And then this is like some Jock Skellington fabric I remember for Christmas stuff that I got a long time ago. This is selvage edge denim that has a rainbow on it. I might take this out and fold it up and put it away. What is in here? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's what's in here is buckram, and this is buckram, and this is buckram, and that is buckram, and the thing behind it is buckram. Because someone told me once that there was a buckram, like they're not making buckram anymore, so I bought a ton of buckram. Okay, so now I have a ton of buckram. Does it all need to be in my closet? Maybe not. So I might explore some like under the bed options, maybe in the guest room or something. But I would definitely want to like maybe saran wrap it before I put it under there. So maybe I'll take one and leave it in the closet and move the rest of them. There's a big pile of wood here. Do I need that? I need one of them. I use one of them when I bang on things, because that's useful to have for the floor, the rest of it. But you know what? All of it could go in the garage. None of it needs to be here. This is a hem height adjusting situation. Like that. Right there, that picture. Do I need that? Yeah, sure. What else is in here? This is just a bunch of cardboard. I used to think like, oh, I was gonna make patterns with cardboard, like cardboardize my patterns. I don't think I like that. Like manila folder level is the best, I think. Cardboard's a lot. So I think I can just recycle all this. That's some foam for practicing, like how my Iron Man hat has a foam work. Like his mask is made out of that stuff. That mask right there is made out of the foam that you see on the floor. That is also foam. These are bags from Comic-Con and D23, like, I don't know, 10 years ago. Do I need those? No. That is my tripod holder. That's actually gonna stay. What else is over here? This is some random, maybe fabric? I don't even know. It's whatever it is, it's gross. It's like covered in dirt. So that would have to get washed no matter what. A bunch more cardboard that I don't need. That's Warbler, so that'll probably stick around. This is a pipe used for making ringlets. You just wrap this in some wax paper, and then you can take your false hair and wrap it around once, and then just put some Elmer's glue down and wrap it around again. As long as the top layer is not the one that is glued, you won't know that there's glue in there, and that's how you can make very firm curls. I learned this during my first costume college. There's also like a hanger here. I guess I probably will keep that. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna clean out the closet, like vacuum it and stuff. It's not bad because all the fur is on this. So, and then I'm gonna figure out what I don't need to put back in and what I do, and then work on that. The other thing that came out of this area is my wool mat. Obviously, my wool mat is staying because this is like my favorite thing of life. Okay, so all of this is recycle. All of this is stuff that's gonna go somewhere else. No, that's a lie. That pattern paper is gonna go back in the closet. But everything else is not going back in this closet. So all of this and all of this came out of the closet. And somehow the closet still looks like packed with stuff. It is emotionally a lot better. Like, that whole section is empty, which is nice. There's definitely less rolls in there for sure. There's even stuff I might take off and roll. Like, I could probably take this muslin off and roll it and put it in the cabinets. And there are opportunities for me here. This guy's a pain in the butt because he's always going to be like that. These fabrics, like, on the bolt, I don't really know what to do with them. I mean, I want to use them. They will get used up eventually, but they're all like, they're kind of staple fabrics. I guess I could take that wool off and try to put it somewhere downstairs, kind of stuff. So I might like pick at this a little bit and like try to reduce it even further. So like, I mean, I'm still at the place where like I can't really fit more clothes in here. To be fair, this guy didn't used to sit in the closet. It used to sit like right here. So given that, I could put more things in this closet if I needed to. I also have a lot of stuff in here that like theoretically could be folded. Like, most of these are actually folded on the hanger, but there's no drawers or bins or anywhere to put that stuff, so this is where they're going. So yeah, still facing the problem of not enough space for actual costumes, but we'll work on that. We're just going to keep plugging along with this clean out, try to get as much stuff out of this room as possible. Okay, so I am putting the buckram under the bed of the guest room, which, by the way, I live in California, so it's very dusty in my house all the time. Like, I dust my whole house and it like immediately is dusty again. So I'm saran wrapping them because I do not want dust settling into this if this is indeed the last of the buckram in the world. There's plenty of buckram left, guys. You can still order buckram. I just wanted to make sure that should something happen, I have buckram. I am also a hoarder, clearly, is what's happening. I get like scarcity freaked out. Oh my god, you should have seen me during the toilet paper scandal. I was driving home from Seattle and stopping at every like gas station available, because gas stations, weirdly, like trucker stops, still had toilet paper, but I did leave toilet paper for the truckers also, because that's important. Anyway, I did manage to get like 8 rolls, but then we had to go and like, I mean, it was kind of a quest to find toilet paper back then. Anyway, it's not about toilet paper. I'm saran wrapping these in case you needed a way to like, and it doesn't have to be like super tight or pretty, like this is not. I just wanted to get it so the dust wouldn't get under it if I stored under a bed for a couple years. And if anybody is wondering what I meant by selvaged edge denim, this is what I mean. The selvage edge is usually kind of special, and this one happens to be rainbow, which I think is amazing. I got this from the White Oak shop. They sell cone denim. It's made in America. This has got a slight stretch to it, and maybe someday it will be a jean jacket. We'll see. Okay, I just realized this will fit in my cabinets just like it is, and it's a little slightly larger than like one side of the halfway point. So that's going in. I think I'm also going to try and take this guy, the linen, off of its backing board and go ahead and put it in the cabinets. I might move some of the stuff that isn't silk. There's a couple like that velvet that was in there to the back, and then roll this guy out and put it in because it's silk and it can go in. I'm not sure about the black because I think there's a lot of the black and I don't know if that would fit, but I might try. I'm basically trying to get as much stuff out of this closet and into my cabinets as humanly possible, so this closet becomes a place where human beings can store clothes. Okay, the big roll of muslin went in. Then all the linens that used to be on top of here went in. Then the checked silk went in. And now I'm working on this pile of muslin, which I'm excited about getting off a roll because that roll was floppy and I hated it. But like, see that stain? It's repeated over and over again in here. Like, I don't know where the rest of them are, but yeah, there's this like blue ink, and like, I think that's just dirt, but it's over and over again in here. So good thing this is just muslin. Like, what if somebody actually was going to use this for something and dye it? Like, I hate it when you buy fabric and this is what happens. We managed to pull the board out of this Nightmare Before Christmas fabric with the stuff still on it. So this will now absolutely fit. As the dude would say, new shit has come to light. I burned this, which I thought was nylon, largely because it makes that noise. It is not nylon. According to this burn chart, it's rayon because it ignited quickly. It burned super quickly with a bright yellow flame. It continued to burn. It did have an afterglow though. That's the thing that like tripped me out. It did totally smell like burning paper, and it had a light and feathery gray ash, which I thought it was nylon, and none of the plastics do anything like that. They like melt basically. It didn't. It burned completely cleanly. Like, I almost wonder if it's a silk rayon blend. That is a trip and makes me more excited about using it. I mean, how could I not be excited about using this? This is definitely going to become something awesome now. It wasn't not going to become something awesome, let's be frank. I just might have used it for like the bustle and not the jacket, you know, because I would want something that could breathe easier. If this is rayon, it will breathe easier. So that's exciting, and I am extremely pleased to learn this. I'm going to go ahead and put this away, but I'm very, very hype. Alright, this is where we got to, and here's where I'm going to stop obsessing. This area is obviously way better. It's really just the interfacing, the horsehair interfacing, and then a few bolts that there's too much on them to fold up really. So I'm going to go ahead and slide this box over here for right now, because that seems like a good place for it. And I think we can mark this off the list as a cleaned out closet, because it's looking real good compared to how it did. Alright, well, I'm happy that's done. Now we can tackle the desk and get fully organized and feeling good. I want to also take this stuff off the top of the desk. It doesn't have to all go, but there's a bunch of it that needs to have a drawer or something, so I think that's possible. There's plenty of space in there. I just got to figure out, like, there's a lot of stuff in there. Like, I'm like, do I really need this? All the stuff with Russia just happened. So I'm gonna go stare at CNN for a while and look at some news and Twitter and whatever. I haven't looked at Twitter in years, but this is the point at which Twitter is useful. So I'm gonna go do that. This is all expected. Like, Biden's been telling us for, you know, the entire week that this is totally gonna happen. So I'm not shocked. They've done this before. Like, 2014 was a thing, so also not shocked, but still, like, was really hoping that this was not gonna happen. So rad. Okay, I'm gonna go look at the news and I'll be back to clean out things at a later date. Hello, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning and I've decided that I want to film because that's how I roll these days. I was super interested in maybe going to this far set of drawers. Hi, can I point? Yes, this one. And cleaning those out because that seems really great. I don't know how to show you guys this because it's like so tucked in a corner and don't know if you want to see me pull out everything in my drawers anyway, so I think what I'm going to do is give you a brief overview of what they look like now and what I do with them in the after phase. Okay, top drawer is obviously full of every notepad I've ever collected. We all have this collection of notepads, I am sure, somewhere. Do I need all of these? No, these are also dry erase markers, so I should probably just make those available at my dry erase board, yay. All of my notepads that I own live in here, except one, which I got for Christmas and is actively being actually used. I also went through a I'm gonna learn calligraphy phase like every other white girl during the pandemic. Did I learn calligraphy? Nope, no I did not. But it's here should I need it. Do I need all of these notepads? No, no I don't. So I'm gonna try and pare this down. I do want a drawer that is decidedly like stationery, maybe shipping oriented, and there's another drawer that has some shipping stuff in it, so that might get combined together and some of these might get pushed off to the wayside. We'll see. Okay, this is the second drawer down and it is full of pen stuff and inks. So these are like pens, you know, that I use. These are both sets of pens, fountain pens, rollerball pens. There's some washi tape. This is a lot of ink. Obviously I have some stamps here, which have I used wax seals ever? No, I have not ever used these. So, and this is a sketch pad for practicing my fountain pen use. I did do this for a while. This was also part of my pandemic learn calligraphy situation. So I really do want to do this, but I'm not getting any better at it. So like, yeah, anyway. Okay, drawer 3. Alright, this tends to be stuff that I have for costumes. These are like go bags for costumes, so I have a couple costumes that require one. Lots of them don't. But like Iron Man does. This is a pair of Victorian sunglasses that are, these are not actually old, these are I think new construction, so why they're in here I don't know. Oh, there's a pair of mitts in here from Penny River Costumes. I don't know what this is. It's just box or is this actual jewelry? Actual jewelry. Jewelry I bought possibly from Merida, but didn't end up being something I wore, so I should just put that in my jewelry collection. Okay, speaking of jewelry, this is the next drawer down. It is full of jewelry. These 3 things are jewelry boxes. I've shown them on this channel before. And then there's like misc. So this is part of the problem, is there's a lot of misc. So like obviously here's some sort of like scarf situation, there's some hose, there's some sort of little bonnet in here, some handkerchiefs, some other hose, some more stuff in a bag. Oh, this is where all my bags are going. Okay, cool. So I need to like go through this and figure out what's in here and clean it out. That's kind of the point. The bottom drawer is very much the same. It's like, these are pockets. There's some other pockets. There's some stuff from Penny River. There's some fans, some scarves that have no purpose here. So I think I need to go through this and figure out what's in here and figure out what needs to be in here and mostly do an inventory. So I'm going to take everything out of drawers one by one, I think, and put them onto the table. Maybe these bottom drawers come out together because they're similar. Maybe these drawers come out together and these drawers come out together because they have similar stuff. And I think I have a place maybe where I might want to move some of that stationery stuff because I think some of it could go in a place that's like less accessed but definitely like still accessible in here. Also, it's not really costume related, so I don't know why it needs to go in here. Other than I don't have a lot of space in other rooms for it. And this is my desk. I mean, this is my office, as it were, so I guess I have to treat it somewhat like an office, but let's see what we can do here. Okay, this is what was in those 2 drawers. Except not my computer. We have some fans, some wands. Do I need wands? Question mark. These are seals, and stamps that I got in China with my name in sort of phonetic for Chinese. Yeah. Those are the headphones that go with Space Girl Sailor Moon. That's that blue costume right there. That I don't know if I'll ever wear again. Does that need to be in there? Maybe not. Lots of stockings. including ones that need to be bleached because they got turned blue by my shoes, and they have been washed, they just... okay, so we have handkerchiefs, a head covering, 18th century. We have some horns. Okay. We have many pockets, but significantly less than I thought, actually, and I am gonna make more of those, so is this a good storage solution? Who can say? Here's some fichus and scarves, head wraps, stuff like that. Probably could take these out of the package, that would help. A little reticule, shoe guards, a pair of mitts that are done, some modern scarves that I got to try and maybe make a Regency turban out of, and I do think that kind of worked. Hair powder and stuff from Penny River Costumes. This is a go bag. This is Watson's go bag, so it's just got the thread I used for Watson in it, and there's a hat pin in here, which actually shouldn't go in here. That's not fair to the hat pin. It should be able to go anywhere, but anything that's like very specific to the costume, including like an extra button and thread, goes in a go bag. I could probably make this a smaller go bag. That's what this is too. I actually don't know what costume this is for. And I have a whole drawer full of go bags, but it's actually full. There's like whole things of pins and stuff in here that really doesn't need to be in here. Oh, there's a wig kit. Oh, so there's some gloves. I wonder what that's for. I kind of wonder if this is like a generic go bag just for costuming. Kind of looks like it. I don't know what all this stuff is, so I gotta go through that anyway. I went through a very brief steampunk phase and have this very expensive eye like contraption that you strap to your head. I have no use for, but it just sits around. Cool. This is jewelry, and a lot of this stuff here is also jewelry. Here's the glasses that came in this pouch that makes me slightly uncomfortable for appropriative reasons. That I'm like, why did these glasses come in this pouch? Lots of jewelry. The chatelaine, Morgan Donner. I think this is literally a dog collar. So this is going to turn into something cool at some point. It could be a belt buckle because it's got buckles. It's probably not actually a dog collar, although I think I've seen her dog actually wear that. These are watch chains, chatelaine, hair things, some strips like I had in the back corner drawer from Lynn, but for a different project that I don't fully remember, so I have to ask Lynn. Here's a busk from, I guess, the Jane Austen Festival, which I didn't go to, so I'll probably just order that. And then this is a corset. This is my friend Amber's corset that she got at Costume College 2011 and started making in class and then just like never finished. And I was like, I'll finish it for you. I've had this for no less than like, I don't know, 8 years. Like a very long time. Does this need to be in my drawer? No. Should it be on my list of stuff to finish and send back to her? Yes, because like look how much space that's taking up. Okay, so yeah, this stuff is stuff that I like and can use and whatever. I think there's like a bonnet, that bonnet right there. It's like a Jane Austen bonnet. I don't think I need that, probably. There's a few things I could probably ditch in this pile and maybe get some packaging down. But I don't really know that any of it's stuff that I don't need or want, but I don't know that it needs or wants to be in these drawers. Like, do those headphones need to be in there? No, because I don't know if I'm going to wear that costume ever again. So I do think I should look at that. I actually think I need more of these like go bag like things for stuff like stockings and fichus and kerchiefs and stuff. Like that would be a better use of a thing like that. So I do have more, so I might go look that up, grab a couple of those, and put some of the stuff in there because I think that will hold it better. So I'll show you what these look like after. Okay, I got everything squished into this zone. I put the headphones up there temporarily until I can get up some pictures in this outfit, and then I'm probably going to get rid of that outfit anyway. I obviously am going to not put Amber's corset back in there. I gotta figure out where it goes to annoy me enough to just fix it for her and then send it to her. I condensed all the jewelry down into these boxes, although I want to get another one of these, so I definitely need to leave room for that. In this one is like the chatelaine and the stuff like that, all those things. And in here is stuff that couldn't fit in here yet. So I'll order another one and then we'll get these together. I think I might want to label these also because they do actually have specific things in them. So we'll do that. I can't really figure out what to do with these ones, so they're just going back in for now. All my fans are obviously staying. Those guys are going to go in with my stationery stuff. And then this is a go bag that's just general, like especially if I'm wearing a wig, this is the go bag that's general for that. And these things are just floating for right now. This guy's staying. In these two packages, so this one has fichus, scarves, stockings, stuff like that. This one has 18th century pockets, a reticule. I think that's all that's in here right now, but I know there's more pockets coming, so I wanted to leave room for that. So that's what's in these two, and I thought that was pretty good. I probably should put a label on them. I don't really know how to do that because I don't think the sticker label will stick to this stuff. I think I need to like write it on cloth and then sew it on here or something. So that's a project for future Noel, but for now I know that that kind of stuff is all in here. It's basically my linen cupboard. These are Eagle Creek packing cubes. Those are e-bags ones. I prefer these by a long shot to those. I don't know why I'm into the Eagle Creek ones, but I am, and I do use them for packing too. So I need to order more. Okay, so this second to top drawer ended up looking like this, which will leave plenty of room for one more of these, so that's great. Maybe even two more, should I need two more at some point, or some other stuff. Yay. And this guy ended up looking like this, which, believe it or not, there is still actually room in here should I need to push some more stuff in. So that seems great. This drawer I'm just going to essentially look at briefly because I think everything's like packed in them. Yeah, so it's my knitting needles and then go bags for Iron Man. I think this is for Space Girl Sailor Moon. So that also means this will at some point go away because those are my spanky pants for Space Girl Sailor Moon. I'm not sure what this one is. This is for my Ravenclaw outfit, which is also another costume that I'm thinking about retiring. So these go bags might go away at some point should I decide that that is going to happen. So I'm leaving this drawer alone for right now. That's an okay place for my knitting needles. I haven't used my knitting needles in like, I haven't used them honestly since my house burned down. Because all my really nice, expensive yarn got messed up, like at least smoke damaged, if not burned. So I haven't knit since then, crazily enough. So sad, but that's the way it is. So this can just stay there, that's fine. Oh, in case anyone wonders what this is, so Iron Man has a center front that looks like his chest, so it's like plated, essentially, with the Iron Man slot for the glowing thing in there. This is one that is just plain with buttons so that I can wear this costume as just a regular bustle dress. It is period accurate. So I made all the parts that are Iron Man take-offable, including on this hat. This thing right here is just like clipped on, so you can clip on other decorations to it so that it's not Iron Man anymore. I think the only thing that doesn't come off is the Avengers logo on the back of it. Okay, we're currently back behind the table, and this is what's underneath. There's more cubbies back here. And then I have this thing, which has always been here. And it holds jewelry making supplies and the pads that go in my dress form should I need to pad it out more. But this top drawer is empty. So I figured I could put all my pens and whatever into this. So we're going to try that. Okay, check-in time. I got all my stamps, wax seals kind of things, fountain pens and ink. And these are also fountain pens. These are fine point microline pens, but same. And my washi tape collection of ridiculousness all into this thing, so that's great. And the great thing is I can just pull the whole thing. I don't even have to pull the drawer out, I can just pull the whole thing off, which is great. I didn't manage to get this in there because it's a weird shape. I wanted it to stand up on its side and it just wouldn't. That's okay. So then what remained in here was these pens, which, to be fair, this is a fountain pen, so I actually probably should see if I can get it in there. I think I need to clean it, and it's been too long and it hasn't been cleaned. So I should just do that. And then this roll of pens, which I want to keep out because these are basically all rollerball pens, and I do use these. And I have a couple more sitting on my desk that need to go into this thing. I actually just need to get another one of these rolls, really is what the problem is. Okay, so then I took everything out of this, and what I came up with was that I want these tiny books. I don't know why, because I don't ever use them, but I'm gonna keep them. And then just a couple of bigger pads here. All of these are for getting rid of. And then I came over to this drawer, which also had like envelopes for shipping and stuff like that in it. So, and some more tape. So I'm going to try to consolidate this all into one / maybe 2 drawers. Like this doesn't go in there, obviously. This is for my machine. These are both magnets. I just put them somewhere that there was not a whole bunch of metal stuff. And this is tape for my dress form, so whatever. Anyway, I'm going to try to consolidate all of this stuff into a drawer if possible, and then we'll see what we have left over. Okay, so this is essentially what we're left with. I've already started cleaning stuff off the top of my desk that went in here, like this notebook. The pens got taken out of their carrier and put here. This is going to go in here. I use these a lot more than I use anything else because I ship stuff to Patreon people frequently. So that's going to happen. And then I have a pile of stuff for giveaway / whatever to friends and family. I retrieved an entire drawer here and almost an entire drawer here. There's some like thread back there that I need to check out what the heck that is. And this is a brush that you use to like clean your clothes with. This stuff could definitely go into one of the other drawers. I will tackle this set of drawers tomorrow, and then I will be very close to done with this project, which will make me very, very happy. I think I'm also going to take all of these guys and put them in this either top drawer over here or the second drawer down on this side. I kind of feel like this side is like supplies, and this side is more like finished items, like, or you know, stuff you need for a costume that is ready to go. Like, this is done stuff, I guess. I don't know how to put that, but that's how I feel about this side, and that's how I feel about this side. So I guess maybe those will go over here. We'll see. Fun little piece of information. When Abby and I got these, we got them at the same time because we joined the maker program at Janome at the same time. I named this guy Laszlo and she named hers Nadja. So we got each other stickers that have the guy, like that's Laszlo. If you don't know what this is from What We Do in the Shadows. It is hilarious. Highly recommend. I think it's on Hulu? ? Anyway, definitely recommend that show. It is very funny. It's Arrested Development, but vampires, which I love Arrested Development. Anyway, I was waiting until I owned this machine outright before I stuck a sticker on it in case I had to send it back to them. And I now do. So I did. Hello, it's Saturday. I've spent all day doom scrolling about Ukraine. Hi, I'm a politics major who doesn't get to use her degree very often, and this insanity is very interesting to me. In a horrified watching a train slow motion crash kind of way, and also in the I kind of love Ukrainians. Like, those guys are solid people. For everyone who is like, why are you spending all day doom scrolling? Well, 1, I do what I want. 2, I'm a politics major. So this stuff is absolutely fascinating, and I am just glued to my seat, as I'm sure many of you are. But I'm really heartwarmed by the Ukrainians. I will say that. So I'm sorry for everyone who comes here for a break, or people are always like, I don't want to talk about Black Lives Matter because this is my place where I come to not think about things. I'm like, sorry, this isn't the channel for you. I'm a politics major. This is part of my life, and I share my life, so this is what you get. I need to go finish the rest of these drawers so that I can edit this video and get it out for you. I know I didn't sew this week, which is weird, but it's been a hard week. It's been a weird week, you know? I spent a lot of time focused on the world. So I'm actually really stoked because as soon as this is done, I think I'm fairly well done cleaning out everything in this room. There's that basket over there that I need to deal with, but I think it's just like scraps at this point, so it's just essentially a Cabbage Patch right now, and I'm still pondering that. So let's go look at these drawers. Okay, top drawer. There are some threads in there that I need to figure out. This is some giveaway and some misc. This drawer is likely going to stay almost exactly as it is. It is my like tools supplies area. There might be some stuff I can like just get rid of, like, do I need 40 of these? No. so I can get rid of that. But this is largely like stuff I use when I'm working, and it's all in here and I know where it is, and there is some stuff that I absolutely don't need, so I will clean this out a little bit, but it will largely just stay here. I'm probably not going to pull everything out of here. I'm just going to like systematically go through it and pull out stuff I don't need. Okay, the next 3 drawers are like literally just random stuff holding drawers. So there is, man, all kinds of stuff in here. Oh, there's more pockets. Great. There's my Bernie pocket. These are going to get moved into that other pocket thing. Here's a pair of mitts. Those can go in the mitts package I have. I would make a Mitts Romney joke, but I hate that guy, so no. This is same, more of the same stuff that I'm like holding and probably just needs to actually be organized, slash maybe doesn't even belong in here. We'll see. Hey, look, another drawer of that kind of stuff. This is mostly like kits and presents and stuff, like not presents. I just have this like random bunch of stuff that like I can send people if I need a thing to send people. I don't even know if that makes sense. Like if I were to make a hussif, it has like needle books and things that I can put in the hussif, and like wax and stuff that I'm, you know, like I have 8 million wax things. I'm not going to need to buy wax, you know, for the rest of my life. So I could put some wax in a hussif for someone, or a pocket or whatever. That's what I do. So like this is like a holding reserve for that. So basically these bottom 3 drawers are going to get completely everything taken out, looked at, and reorged. And this drawer is mostly just going to get gone through. So I'm going to start on that. So I'm cleaning out this like 3rd drawer down, and I find another one of these full of jewelry that I completely forgot about. It's going to go in the jewelry drawer. Okay, these big threads are giant spools that I got to at one point make tassels with. I don't know if I still will or not. It's nylon thread, but so is all this, which I love these. These are really good for making trims with. So I am going to put them all in this drawer because it's a thread cabinet, and that's where that will live. Okay, this is what was in the bottom 3 drawers. I assume that you guys are actually here to see what all my crap is, because that is usually why I am at someone's vlog looking at them when they're organizing their stuff. So I'll just quickly go over this for you. We have some more pockets. These are going to get moved into the pocket thing. This is my cap that I made. Here's another random handkerchief. These are garters that I won in a contest, and the person embroidered these garters for me, which I was just like appalled that that could even happen. Here's a pair of mitts that are almost done, that I just need to really finish, and a pair of mitts that are finished. These are probably all going to go into that previous set of drawers. This is a hussif kit that was sent to me by Christine. She made this for me, put it all together, and it does have like stuff in it already, like there's scissors and whatever in here, so that was really kind of her, and this is a treasure for me, so I'm keeping that. We have some embroidery hoops, probably more embroidery hoops than I as a person need, since I don't really embroider. This is a like collapsible jawed purse, like a Victorian purse that like the mouth of it is round and it opens, like it's really cool, but it's a kit and I need to put it together. These are all needle books. Some of them are antique. This one here at the bottom is Japanese. This is all the stuff that I have for like giving to people if they want some things, or if I'm making a thing for a present for someone. I use this stuff, including these, which are black worked pin cushions, which are just super cute. This has some thread winders and stuff in it. There's a lot of DMC here for the purposes of embroidery. This is a flossing sampler that I started at costume college, so I really actually should, you know, make this. Like, use it as a sampler. I have this little book, which is actually for giveaway because I have my own set of little books over there, I think. I have some random tacks, 2 perfect pleaters, which I don't use perfect pleaters very often, but when I do, I'm really excited. These are some more stockings, and these are going to go in that other drawer also. 2 pairs of pinking shears that are antique, but also like kind of rusty. So I think they need to get cleaned / sharpened. I don't know if they're beyond saving. Whatever. A giant pile of leather. I didn't know I had a giant pile of leather, but I do. Cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but we'll see. Random silk thread. I could probably find someplace better for that. This is a tiny vacuum for vacuuming out my sewing machine. I have to plug it into something and make sure it still works, because I tried it once and it totally worked, and then I tried it again and it didn't work at all, so I don't know. This is a wax witch hat. This is my wax. I have a few waxes that some people have given me. I think Kate's given me some and Pax has given me some, and those are the waxes that I actually use, and all the wax that I have or I've ordered I use to give to other people. Those are things that hold your corset down. You sew them onto the front of your corset. This is a fan kit from Lynn, which I also didn't open because I don't want to lose anything. Why there are sneaker wings in here is beyond me, but I have sneaker wings. This is a pile of sashiko stuff and fabric that I was sent by a person in Japan who I adore this, and she wrote me so many letters in here. It's amazing. So I have yet to get back to sashiko, and that was like a year ago, maybe more than a year ago. Anyway, I'm hype on these though, so these are staying for sure. This is from a feather dyeing kit that I did with Lynn McMaster's. And this is from a and you can make your own hat pins class that I also took with Lynn McMaster's. This is a pinking device. You clamp this onto a table in this way, and then you turn this handle, and this, you can kind of see it, it will pink your edges. I don't know how sharp it is, so we'll see. These are some clothing labels that I haven't put into anything, and I really should be using these because they say this was fucking hard, which is how I feel about most of this stuff. Easy point turner that I don't use because I didn't have a very good time with it. This was a project in which I actually did already embroider in class. I took an embroidery class where I learned embroidery and then promptly forgot it, but I think I have one that is an N and one that's at a P, and this is to make a reticule. So I just need to, I think, make the reticule. So this might be a project at some point soon, so I can just get this whole thing out of here. Although there's plenty of stuff left in here, including yet another hoop. These are worm. So I have that worm on my board right there that I just really love. This is chenille, like, worm. I just call it worm. Anyway, I was going to cut this up into little pieces and pass them out at Costume College for people who remembered worm. And then Costume College didn't happen because we had a plague. And then this is an interesting project that was making a needle book, and I was learning again to embroider because I'm not very good at it, and I started, and you know, that's better than I thought it was. And it's less of a mess on the back than I thought it was. I don't know if that would happen if I did it today, and I hope there's actual instructions in this bag because I don't remember what we were doing, and I'm pretty sure this was a video class, and I'm pretty sure this was like 7 years ago. So I'm not sure I can get this project back, but if I can, I will, and if I can't, I'm going to let it go because, I don't know, maybe I'll try and finish it, but I don't even remember what I was doing. These are the tools used to make this kind of hoop. It's not really called a hoop. I don't know what this is actually called, but it's a frame, and you nail your stuff into it, and then you stretch it. It's a stretching frame. Anyway, so I like the frame, but I don't embroider things very often. So as you can see, I have all these things that are for embroidery that I've never used. So anyway, that is all the things that were in this situation, and now I'm going to figure out where they all go, how they go back in, how I can make some room out of the drawers. I think I'm pretty sure I can make room based on what's in here. Okay, so this is how it broke down so far. This is the perfect pleaters, and then all of the like kit things and embroidery projects, embroidery hoops, DMC, some more DMC, so like embroidery stuff, and then any like kit things are here. This is the giveaway to other people pile, and this is sashiko stuff. And that's what went in here, and I annihilated most of what was on the table. So the stockings and pockets and other things went into their appropriate bags down here, and that pretty much filled those up. I decided to take the mitts out and have them, this is the only drawer that's available here at this point. And since this is like the done side, I am putting Christine's little treasure in there, and then my mitts there, and I'll use this for items that are done once I finish them. Okay, so this is the leftover stuff, so that's easily going to fit in one more drawer, so that's great. I will essentially make available 2 drawers on this side, which is really nice. So I'm going to put this stuff away. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is take everything from here over to here and put it in this top drawer, because that would make me happy. What is all this stuff, you ask? This is Taylor's crayon, which is different than Taylor's chalk in that it is a waxy substance. And some of this is actually my secret stash of thread heaven. I do have quite a bit. will last me forever. Okay, so someone at one point sent me some of these Thread Heavens, and I had a couple, and then also this box, which was amazing. And me and my friend Hannah call this frog because there's a frog on it, sometimes toad. There is a number of these. I believe that she has rabbit and panda, question mark. Anyway, those exist, and we are going to do a head-to-head challenge to figure out which ones are best. I do have some that are red, and then I have some black, and these are Guy, because they have a guy on them. PMC is still made. This frog stuff is still made also. You can get PMC online, although I got these two on eBay. But I have seen it for sale in very specific places. No, I'm not going to leave the link down below. You gotta go do your own research. Learn how to Google, folks. This stuff I cannot find online anywhere. The reason I have 2 more boxes is because I actually went to the Fabric District in New York, which is the only place I have found frogs so far. And I went to the miscellaneous store that has like zippers and scissors and whatever, and they had this, and so I bought frog. So I bought 2 more. Actually, I bought more than that, and I gave some to Hannah. And then this is Super Glide, which is neither, it doesn't have a mascot, but it is a very similar sort of thing. So we are doing a head-to-head. I have more of this than I could ever use, guys. Like, this is a ridiculous amount of this stuff. I am a hoarder when I think I might not ever be able to find something, or if I can't get it and it's only available in New York City. The funny thing about that is I'm actually going back to New York in maybe May this year. Every time I do it, one side pops out. I shouldn't do this with one hand. Anyway, that's that. This is the box that my machine came with, and it has like a bunch of extra feet, stuff like that. So that's gonna go in here also. I do use these feet from time to time, so that is still a useful thing. There's a secret drawer here, and I keep most of my most used feet in here and some of the bobbins. I did want to mention, at least with frog, if you have white and you iron it, it just goes away. It's essentially wax or soapy like stuff. It feels like soap, but it's a waxy substance, and it's really great for marking stuff. I have used it on the channel before. I think I marked out my corset with it. The stays, maybe? Yeah. The black and red, absolutely they do not go away. So if you're going to use those, that's some permanent thing. Okay, we have plenty of space in here. I also threw in my bobbin holder and extra like tester thing. So we're going to see what else we want to put in here over time. I think this is still a lot of stuff back there, but it's not like directly behind where I sew anymore. So that's helpful. I probably want to see if I can ooch this pile at more of an angle so it maybe comes out a little farther over here, but is less over here maybe. Okay, that's slightly better. I did have it even more compact, but it came out farther, and it ended up getting too close to the back edge of this, and like stuff does spill off on here all the time while I'm sewing. So I know that this is still in the way and annoying, but at the same time, I don't care. I actually, I like it on here. I had like 2 people actually like come to my comments and be fairly rude about it and just be like, get all that shit off your desk. And I was just like, whoa, boss around your own self. So yeah, I'm gonna do this because I want to. I do not love all that crap over there. But I like those dolls, and I don't really have any other place to put them. I never really set up anything in here to be permanent, to feel like it can't move or whatever, so it's staying there for now. I have fighting forces in my head. I like a certain amount of visual cacophony around me to help inspire me and trigger me and like make me productive and want to do stuff. And then also I like things super Spartan. Like there is part of me that would have a minimalist sewing room that was like pure white and was flawless at all times and whatever, but A, that would be really hard to film in, and B, it's less inspiring, and those 2 forces are warring with each other at all times. I don't know if you guys watch Adam Savage's Tested. He does the exact same kind of videos I do, except he's making like props or shop infrastructure things or whatever, but like he's doing not costuming usually, although he occasionally does do costuming. But I love his channel because he does the exact same kind of videos I do, which are, as he puts it, he says, not so much how-to videos, but what happened videos. And that's what happens on my channel, is you get what happens videos. Anyway, he has an immense amount of visual cacophony around him, and that makes me claustrophobic and stressed out. And before I did this clean out, I was feeling claustrophobic and stressed out about it. And I know it doesn't seem like I got rid of very much stuff, but I don't know how I compacted things down, but like I got a lot of room out of all of my areas. And I did actually give away like a ton of stuff. Like I sent, I think 20 pounds of, of fabric out to friends so far, and I have another probably 8 or 9 over there that are gonna go out to people, like probably somewhere around 100 yards left this room. I got rid of lots of little tchotchke things or things that I didn't need, or, you know, you find a part of something and you're like, I'm gonna hang on to that just in case. I just got rid of it. Okay, so I think that is my video for this week. Let's go look at the board. Okay, so this is done great. So I got my task list mostly done. That sends stash fabric out for the stash swap. This will happen before the next time I see you for sure, because it needs to go out by Monday. So you guys can all assume that that got done and feel good about it. Would you like me to cross it out for you? Would that make you all feel better? If you could see that happen. It's not actually done though. This is lies. I'm lying to you all right now. I'm lying to the entire internet. Oh my god, 30,000 of you. Okay. Yay, I feel like I got a good amount of stuff done. I feel like I took care of some things that have been iggling at my brain for quite a while. Is iggling a word? Anyway, I feel like I got to some of those things, which makes me feel real good. And on this week that was not going to be a productive week, or I might have just skipped filming, I got some stuff done, so I feel excited about that. What's happening in the watching reading front? I've been watching a lot of Adam Savage videos. I've been watching some videos on photography so that I can figure out which camera I want. I'm looking at the Canon R6, I think. I'm still probably gonna shoot video with this camera because I think it's better. Also, there's something about this camera, it has a good mic, although I can put a shotgun on that other one. This camera has its little LCD screen right above you. So I'm looking at it now so you can see how my eyes are up. And then when I look at you, occasionally you'll see me look up and then look back at you guys or whatever to check. But when you look to the side on the other one, it's really obvious. And I watch all these videos where people are talking to the side like this, and that annoys the crap out of me. And I don't want to be that person. So I'm probably just gonna continue filming with this camera. But this one is also very light and easy to carry, and the other one would have a big old lens on it. So I'm not sure that that would be a great filming camera, although if I do still shots, I might do film with both cameras. That would be cool, because then I could do 2 views, which would be awesome. It's largely for photography, so I can start like working on that aspect of photographing my own stuff. Like I would like better pictures of my clothes, essentially. What else? Watching, reading, listening to. I've been listening to my usual podcasts. Okay, so what else? I'm still reading book 2 of the Discovery of Witches series. I still have the same opinion of it. That hasn't changed. So as soon as I'm done though, I guess I have like 3 or 4 hours left. As soon as I'm done listening to it though, I will possibly buy the series to watch on Amazon or whatever, because you can purchase it. And I think that's better than paying a monthly fee to another service that I don't really want, because it's on like Sundance or some weird, like some subscription service that I just do not want another subscription service to. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna purchase. It's like $10 for the season, so I think I'll just watch it. Everyone else was like, the costumes were awesome, they're not historically accurate at all, but they're awesome. And I'm like, okay, I will watch that. Cool. What else? I don't think anything else has been going on because I've been glued to the news this week, so yeah. Anyway, do you guys have stuff that you have been listening to, watching, working on? What am I gonna do next week? I don't know. What do we think I should do? Should I do a Patreon poll and find out what everyone else thinks I should work on? Kind of want to make booby crescents. I don't think that's gonna take me a week though. Everything else will take more than a week. Like everything else is a huge project that's on that list. So part of me also wants to make the second pair of stays and make the white ones. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. Can I do that in a week? No. Can I do it in 2 weeks? Yeah. Do I want to make another pair of stays right now? No. Do I want to have another pair of stays right now? Yes. These two things are always conflicting for me. I'm like, do I want this thing? Mm-hmm. Do I want to make it right now? No. Do I want to make anything right now? No. So maybe it's time to just do it, but also I just made a pair of stays in front of you guys. Is that super boring? To just keep showing you me making the same darn thing over and over again? I definitely need a white pair though. Especially if I'm gonna start photographing myself in my costumes, but alright, I'm gonna ponder this. If you guys have an opinion on what I should do next, let me know. Alright, I'm gonna ponder what I'm gonna do next. Here, you guys can see these are my current projects. And this is the master list. Is there something you guys think I should work on right now? I'm not gonna do that 1870s corset right now. My mind is not in it. But anything else, if you want to tell me what you think I should do, maybe I'll take the poll into account. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Alright, well, I've been prattling on for a while, so it's time to go. I will see you guys next time with another video. If you like this one, give it a thumbs up so that I know that. Leave me a comment down below letting me know all your thoughts and emotions, except if you want me to move stuff away from the back of my machine, don't tell me that. Now I'm gonna have 54 comments that are like, move the stuff out from behind your sewing machine. That's okay. You guys know when I say stuff like that, like, I'm just kind of being flippant, right? Like, I'm not actually being like yelly at you guys. Anyway, okay, I guess I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.